channel. You're joining me actually in Norway now after the packing video. What I'll do quickly is run you through one of the rigs which I designed for Norway about 10 years ago, and it catches 90% of the fish which we use out here. I come up with the idea after fishing in South Africa, and we call it the foam rattle rig. So as you can see it there, it's just a high density foam whipped onto the hook, and it's got a rattle in it. So what it does then, it pops the bait up horizontal in the water column. Obviously the fish come along and they see it, especially good for halibut. So that's all it is basically. It's just a basic up and over rig with your return clip there, 100-pound leader, down to your pulley system, and then 6 foot of main line onto it. And as you can hear rattling, what you do is then you get your bait. I've got a small hair in here. Simply insert the foam into it. So it's that. Your bait elastic then. Ooh, it's cold. And you can actually mould the fish around it and just whip it up then. Yeah, don't be shy with the bait elastic on it. Would be better if I wasn't doing it in -10, but so then what you have is then the finished. So as you can see, the foam's in there and it rattles, and what it does then it allows you to hold the fish more natural in the water. It keeps it off the bottom, away from crabs. And what you do is then, if you wanted to pop it a little bit higher, just cut the inside of more of the mackerel or the herring out, and then lighten your bait. But yeah, that's what it kills it over here for us. 90% of the fish come on the channel. It's day 2 in Norway. Unfortunately yesterday we could not do any filming. The conditions was horrendous. It's the coldest I've ever been out here. It was -35 with a wind chill -40. But today it's only -10. The storm which we had yesterday seems to have blown over. But today we on probably one of the most famous marks up in Sandviksberget. It's the actual pier here. Tremendous halibut mark in the summertime and spring and into the autumn. But it also has a tremendous run of big cod through here. In the night you get we've had whiting up to £5 and haddock up to £10 off this pier. Tremendous mark. But unfortunately at the moment Norwegian have changed the halibut season, so from January now all the way through to April you cannot keep them at all, so you have to release them. If we do catch one, we'll take you through how to land them safely without hurting them, and then obviously then releasing it, so when you come out here, if you do accidentally catch one, you can put it back in the water. The rods I'm using today is my famous competition Naga, and I've got the competition Blackouts. Both of them cast up to 200 grams, angler 7-ounce lead, no problem with the whole mini mackerel. The only difference, obviously, the Blackout has got the glass tip, tremendous bite detection on it. But yeah, cross fingers now, we can have a big cod on camera for you. Welcome back to the Tronics Pro YouTube channel. We're still at Sandviksberget Pier. It's been quite a slow day. Nothing really happened in the day. The weather was horrific. We just had to hide out of it and put big baits out and hope for the best. We had a few small cod and bits and bobs. Now the light's gone out. It's proper taken off here. The bait rods are going quite regular, but it's averaging cod between £2 or £3, nothing massive. But what I'm going to show you is now, I've been shadding here now, and there's quite a lot of cod here, and we've had them to £8 on the shad rod. So that's all I'm doing. I'll talk you through how your shad out here. I've just got the H2O lure game, 80 gram, 20 pound braid and a 6,000 size reel. So what you do is cast it out into the gully, leave it dropped, keep the line tight, feel the shad down to the bottom. Once the shad hits the bottom, it's just a sink and draw routine. We lift it up in the water, leave it flutter back down. And just bring the line in, so you just slowly bouncing it, sink and draw across the bottom. Ooh, there's one then. Oh. Another one. It's a great method, this is. We use it a lot when we fish down in Skarskendet. There's a fish. Oh, he come off. Because a lot of people can't fathom it, how you actually shad fishing in the dark, but it's brilliant, it is. Really touch sensitive. And it's this 60 gram jig head with a computer generated shad in it. So the fish are picking up on the vibration. We've had fish to 40 pound using this method, especially down in Straumman when you got the tide rip there. They're very effective. You cover a lot of ground as well. That's to keep you busy when the bait rods are slow. Yeah, but if you come to Norway, this method can be absolutely deadly. I've been in areas fishing bait all day and not a touch, and then you put the shad rod through next to your bait rod and then straight away onto it. Same again, now we'll back out. And hopefully we can get a one on camera for you this time and I won't miss it. Yeah, so just pay line out and then lock it over. And then just follow it down and then you'll feel it hit the bottom. That's the bottom there. Just lift up, a couple of winds and let it flutter back down then. You normally hit it on when it's fluttering down. There's a fish. There we go. It's not a bad fish actually. That's not a bad fish. I was taking that drag. See, it's great fun. This is great fun. We've had halibut, everything on it doing this. That's a good fish, that is. I've got one slight issue. They're taking the drop net with them. But yeah, this is a good fish. I'm always surprised it's not far off a double figure fish. But yeah, but in darkness it's absolutely great. You can feel everything, but you must have braid to do it. Just a £30 tippet at the end, about a metre long. I may have to walk this round now, Steve. It's a good fish. Huh? Yeah, can you shine your head torch there, Steve? I don't want to put it on because it's in front of the camera. Come round this way, Steve. Can you shine your head torch down by there? It's a good fish, this is.
Yeah, I know. I can see that.
It's in front of the camera. Yeah, shine down there now.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's a good fish.
That is a big fish, it is. Right, I'm just going to walk this round and we'll have to get it up on the other side. Hello everyone. We managed to go round and get this fish up. Only about £4 or £5, put up a good fight. But that is great fun on the shadding rod. If it is slow on the bait rods like it's been today, and we've had a lot of small haddock and that, it's always worth chucking out the lure, because you'd be surprised how big fish you can get on this. And as you can see, there's the shad just hanging out of his mouth. Great bit of fun, thank you.
As you can see by here, believe it or not, I forgot to put my mics on in the excitement. I managed to run over, get the camera ready. This is probably the best run we had all night. I was talking to Steve, the rod just bent over, and obviously the ratchet went, the fish was taking line, flying downstream. I wound into it by here, took up the slack, stuck into it, and straight away the fish was, feel the weight there, and the line was started going down, and the fish was taking quite a bit of line. I was speaking to you here saying this is a good fish. I pump into it a few times. It does turn a little bit, but as you can see in the next, when I lift up into it, it just comes off. To my disappointment. But believe it or not, I honestly thought I dropped the fish, but when I wound it in, it actually bit through a 90-pound shock leader. A lot of the people were saying it was a halibut, but it was in darkness. I just think it was a big cod. The issue we were having, I think we were catching a lot of small cod, and I think a bigger fish come over and just ate him, and it just, it's tough that something must have caught it. But here I'm explaining to you, yeah, that's fishing for you.
Hello everyone, welcome back. Yeah, we just had a bit of a frantic couple of minutes. The fish have moved through again now after losing that big one, which you've seen on camera. We're average stamp now, a lot bigger than they were today. But yeah, some cracking fat cod coming through at the moment. But we're going to call that one now. We've been here for 12 hours. It's been hard work. So that's day 2 over, and I look forward to day 3, and hopefully the weather and the fishing will be on our side. Thank you.